I'll give all my love to Oakland. If I'm going to claim somewhere.
Welcome in, Savage. Good to see you. Yeah, I just realized I was muted. My bad. I am in the process of converting a recipe from 1 serving to 10 because I kind of want to make like a container of this. I do not want to make a mug cake. I want to make a cake. And that just means I have to exercise some degree of self-control. Anyways, hope you're well. Make sure I have all my... Hello, Neil. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to convert this recipe. So this recipe is basically for baking powder. This is basically for a chocolate mug cake or a chocolate brownie sort of situation. And if I just do what I'm going to do today, it's going to be a real short stream. So I am trying to make it a little bit longer. Hence why I am adding stuff. By the way, y'all, my husband is also streaming. So feel free to bounce back and forth between the two of us if you need to. Let me give him a shout out real quick. Okay, I was gonna say, I find it amusing that Frosty Tools picked up on his favorite soda. I'm just here. It's whatever. Okay. Anyway, the sweetener, 3 tablespoons. Oh, you guys can't even hear the background music. Hold on. Okay. That's better. Okay, so now you guys can hear. Okay, so sweetener is 3 tablespoons. Got it. Okay, almost there. Unsweetened almond milk. Hope all is well with all of you. I had a pretty good day today. I went to a what do you call it? A networking event today. So that worked out. Got a few connections on LinkedIn. We'll see if anything ever comes of it. I do not know. Okay, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and that our last. I'm going to count that as a lick. Tablespoons. All right, resize recipe. Oh, for crap's sake, come on. 90-second brownies. All right. Try it again. Now we're talking. We got some cups here. Okay, that's what I wanted. Fabulous. Okay, so what are the instructions? Combine the dries, combine the wets, wet the dries, and then microwave. Okay. I'll probably bake it in. All right, here we go. So first thing I'm going to do is get this brownie business together. Because like I said, the rest of what I plan to do is really freaking easy. So there's almost no point in doing it right away. Right. Okay. Ooh, goodness. All right, so got some sugar-free chips. And I will use... The recipe calls for almond flour. I will be good, and I will use almond flour. Carbohydrates are a little high, but that's all right. It works. And cocoa powder. I know I have that too. At least I was supposed to have cocoa powder. Please tell me that I didn't do all this planning and I'm out of cocoa powder. I must have been making brownies like a mad woman. Okay. I see all sorts of very useful things. They are not the spices that I'm looking for. Gosh. Wow. Okay, y'all. I do not have cocoa powder in here. Oh my goodness. I was seriously planning on making these brownies, and I guess that's not happening. It's not, it's really not a brownie. Oh, found it. It was way in the back because I hardly ever use it. All right. Bring out your cocoa powder. Doesn't quite have the same ring, but I digress. We're gonna move all this to the side. Cocoa powder, protein powder. Yes, this is true. You are not wrong. I could have done blondies. Hello, Poivre. How are you? Protein powder, which I have. It's not chocolate, but that's okay. Okay, baking powder, which I have. And I got plenty of sweetener. I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to bake this. I'm going to wing it. Fat bag of sweetener. Cottage pie and a lovely beverage. Yes, that. I bought some lamb that was on sale at Costco. $6 off each package. I think I just got away with murder. I'm very happy about that. So I had a little bitty measuring cup that I would use for things like melted butter, but I might have broken it. Let's see if I can avoid breaking this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so You're watching me? Good. That's the... All right. So we've got this. What's up, Cassie? And Kella Girl. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even see you. I apologize. How are you doing? Thank you, Apoiv. All right. So let's take care of these dries. Something tells me I'm gonna need a proper bowl for this. Actually, I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. Okay. Just brought it down. Okay. Almond flour. And I will use my measuring cup until I get to the the wet stuff. Jaws reference, maybe. Hello, Wolfie. How are you? Okay, so this is about 3 cups. I'm going to be a little short on the almond flour, but that's okay. I have now used it up. A decent day today. Good. That is a start. All right. 1 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Oh boy. Y'all, I think I'm using up everything today. In a way, that's good. In a way, that kind of sucks. What is it? What? It's not even a cup, man. All right. We'll make it work. Homemade chips? No, actually. They are diabetic-friendly chips as long as I exercise some degree of self-control. Pantry restock. It's time. Definitely time. Okay. 1 3 cups, 2 tablespoons of protein powder. Okay. Roughly 1. And I'm kind of going to wing this since I'm winging everything else. Actually, no. There is a measurement on here. Ah! Okay. I did not use this one up, so I get to put it back. Okay. Now, shoot, I forgot to put a little spoon. It's fine. I am looking very homey today. Me and my little ducky pants and my t-shirt. OMG, it's Pete. It's Pete. OMG, hi Pete. After I got back from my adventures with the networking situation, I had to go all the way to San Francisco for that. And I did a little grocery shopping. I was like, I'm coming home. I am getting out of my formal gear. I am going to be on a Zoom call, another churchy thing. I'm going to do that. And then I am going to get into my ducky pants. And I am staying in my ducky pants. What is your dish request, Pete? Okay, Pete. We'll make that happen. And thank you. Inquiring minds want to know which part. Oh, the redemption. Yes. Let's see what I have funds for, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Drink? I have one, Pete. This is the last of my whiskey and some Coke. Cheers. Refill. Let me finish that first, and yes, I will refill. And the bar does have. Do I have gin left? We've got rum. I'm drinking the last of the whiskey. There might maybe be some vodka. We do have the lemon and lime juice. We don't have the ginger ale. We do have the Coke, and we also have 7-Up. So there you go. Oh, cakes would be good. That would actually be kind of delicious. It's been a long time since I made those, though. Okay. So I got my dries. Now, look at the wets. Oh, I don't have to blend them separately. Okay. Good Lord. Okay. 1 and 3. Terrible, Wolfie. Okay, 1 pint. He's actually gaming right now, Pete. So if you want to bounce back and forth, feel free. Okay, so 1 pint is 2 cups. So I'm going to open this whipping cream. Pour that right in. And almost another cup worth. Actually, I'm going to skimp because I realized I don't have a lot of dry goods in here. So I'm just going to stop there. All right. So, oh shoot, y'all. No, I added the sweetener. That's right. I did, didn't I? Y'all, do you remember if I put anything sweet in here? Handle your business, geek. You don't recall sweetener. Okay. It is entirely possible that I completely forgot it. I also don't remember putting baking powder in here. That would have gotten very awkward. I would have had some very interesting crackers. Okay, we're backing up. 1/4 of a cup and 1 tablespoon. I'm going to leave out the 1 tablespoon because, again, I don't have the same amounts in. And then sweetener, 1 3/4 cups. Woo! Okay, that was a little much. That's okay, though. All right. I want to be sure the brownies are still sweet. Earlier, let me see. What did you say, Wolfie? Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. Oh no. He had to add more stuff. Wow. I hope y'all are enjoying those Snapchat filters. You can thank PGG for that. Okay. So now, now that I've got all the dries in, I can add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And because I, in my wisdom, decided to take the wrapper off of the butter, I'm just going to eyeball 2 tablespoons. Hello, Diego. How are you? Welcome in. Butter. Exactly. It's like butter. It's better with butter. Okay. So we're going to take this. We're going to melt it for about a minute. And there we go. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, let me put this whipping cream back too. Ugh. I am debating whether or not I want to put butter in here or put parchment paper in here. Help me out, y'all. Type 1 for parchment paper, type 2 for butter. I'm doing okay, Diego. So far, so good. And thank you for asking. Whew. Okay, you guys are thinking parchment paper, is that right? I did say parchment paper was 1. I forget. Okay, parchment paper it is then. You had a funny feeling I might really. Okay. I'm going to put this over here for now. All right. So I'm carefully going to attempt to mix all of this. I had not anticipated this being as big as it is, which might mean that I might need another can because this one might be too. Let me see. There aren't any eggs in here. Wow. That's awesome, Wolfie. I'm sorry she got sick, though. Y'all, I'm gonna go hard. This is not nearly sweet enough, like, literally. Lucky for me, I have another bag. So I am just gonna keep stirring and get all this sweetener in. All right. I don't know. I don't remember what the consistency is supposed to be like. But I'm pretty sure sweetener kind of soaks some of it up. Okay. That's sweeter. That's a lot better. And I can mix in the butter. Okay. This is going to be good. Yum. Now, I like the idea of chocolate chips in my brownies. Oh, that's cool, Diego. Nice. But I'm gonna need, like I said, a different pan for this. So there's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get, hello! How are you doing, Emiliana? Let me go grab some, I see you stealing my snack. Let me go grab some parchment paper. I'll be right back. Oh, switch out. You're good. Okay. And we're back. Aww. Emiliana, I will take your love. That is totally fine. I think that's more than sufficient for the snacks you steal. Okay. Now, we are going to put this in here. Ah! And watch the parchment paper move. What the heck, yo? Come here. There we go. All right, stay there. Bad paper. Yes, naughty paper. Now I can just add some dollops. Scrape the bowl as clean as I can. So these should be some very interesting brownies. I have never made this recipe before. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Diego, right now I am making brownies, which is not part of my menu command, but y'all, what I said was I was going to add chocolate chips to the brownie batter. I did not add chocolate chips to the brownie batter, but that's okay. Instead, I will scatter them on top like the recipe's original creator did. And Diego, if you want to see what else I'm making, hit exclamation point menu. I think I'm going to do that, Wolfie. That's a good idea. Ooh, strawberry and honey flavored shortbread. That sounds yummy. There's not 30 grams of hash in everybody. It's just me and JD. He'd be fine. Me, I'd be messed up. A lemon tiramisu. Ooh. That sounds so good. Okay. So I've got my diabetic friendly chips right here. And as diabetic friendly as this is going to be, I still shouldn't be eating a ton of it. Oh, you're on your last piece. I believe you. Let me see. So what I'm looking for now is my offset spatula, which would be either in this drawer or this drawer. Found it. Sure, lady. Yeah, that would be awesome. You go right ahead. Okay. Now I'm going to try and smooth this out. Up. I met all of my exercise goals today. That never happens. But I guess that's what happens when you end up going up and down the stairs more than once. That's funny, Wolfie. They were just totally psyching themselves out, huh? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hi, Clausy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mommy, Mama, Mama, Ma. What? Love you too, Clausy. Okay, so now we've got chocolate chips kind of smooshed in. Got a few sprinkled on top. I was like, you know what? Chocolate chips were made for sprinkling. I might as well use the whole bag. I'm okay. How are you doing, Clausy? Okay. So now we have our brownies. Ah, that sucks, Clausy. I am very sad to hear that. Okay, let me see. Production. Okay, I'm gonna watch the video a little bit. I'm gonna mute the video a little bit. And I am going to drink my drink. 2 hours later. The timing was perfect on that. Okay, she's talking about the sweetener. That's very sweet of you, lady. Oh, they're not helping? Oh. Y'all, I'm gonna get comfortable. She's talking a lot. And the whole, oh, by the way, you can bake it in the oven is like a throwaway line. 3 a day. Wow. Wild. It's a blizzard there? Really? Ow. I hope you're staying warm. It's actually kind of warm today. I might have to go change out of my ducky pants. Aw, man. That sucks, Clausy. Do I really need to see putting in all of your... You built a fire? Good. You're gonna be fine then. Just fine. You want... So the point is supposed to be for you to not leave the house, but I get it. Barefoot? Good Lord. That's impressive, actually. That's really impressive. And lady, as long as it wasn't up a hill both ways, I think you're gonna be fine. Ah! Minimize the window. Oh, you can't eat before or after? Oh. Yeah, I mean, when you gotta get some wood and food, you gotta get some wood. Okay. We know that there's no... Yeah, eating does get a bit more technical there. Okay, make one a little mug, do 60 seconds, double batch, probably a minute. Going. Half triple batch, 2 minutes. Where's it different? Yes, yes. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Helpful hint, this thing's gonna rise, so hopefully it has enough space for it. You know what, y'all? I'm a doof. You know why I'm a doof? I just realized that I could probably go through the transcript fast. Don't care about the text. Be sweet. What's up? How are you doing? I am indeed a silly, silly girl. What was I thinking? Okay, so there should be... Please tell me there is a transcript option. Come on, girl. Transcript. Show transcript. Here we go. Search in video. Oven. Okay. Seconds in. Don't have an oven. Blah, 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 air fryer in the oven. The whole point. The. Okay. That didn't quite work the way I planned. Whoops. How about I spell it correctly? Dang it. Okay. We're going to have to do this the hard way, y'all. Mud cake in oven. Apparently, you can indeed make this in the oven, but it doesn't tell you how long to cook it. They're useless. Fluffy bunny! Okay, 350 degrees for 15 to 25 minutes. Mm. 15-minute increments. Okay. We're going to go with 30, y'all. Okay. That took forever. Sorry. Okay. Now we can move on. Hug the cat plushie. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Wolfie. I am not happy about that. Yes, if you smell the brownies, then they're done. Yeah, Pete, I would have been mad if I had dropped that pan. So upset. Thank you, Clausy, for allowing that term. Okay, I'm glad you're chilling with us, Be Sweet. You would be surprised, Wolfie. I have what do you call it? I have auto mod on the highest setting because I can get some trolls. It got passed today. Wow, I wonder what the logic was. Dang. Yeah, it's doing the thing. It is indeed a very trial and tribulations time. My my unemployment is gonna run out in about a month. So I am hoping and take me I am hoping that I have something to take. All right. So, offset spatula and cutting board. Now I'm going to like wash some stuff after I eat the brownies, the brownie batter. That's yummy. Cold as dice. You're as cold as dice. Hello, Raiders. How was your game? Fill me in. Hi, I'm Jane. This is my kitchen. I make soul food from around the world. Today, I do something I don't normally do, and I made a dessert. So, fill me in. Yeah, a month of unemployment? That'd be nice. Right now, I just put some brownies in the oven. If you want to see the rest, hit exclamation point menu. This would ostensibly be a very, very short stream. Oh, okay. How do you like that game, by the way? I've heard good stuff about Tell Me Why. By the way, and chips are not homemade. They come from a bag, but the BLT will be homemade. Yum. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate that. Are you stuck in a puzzle right now? Hey, I get you. All right. Let me stop being a pig. Our pleasure dice. I totally got your joke, dude. Homemade mac and cheese is for the win. For me, the real game changer with that was when I figured out how to do the stovetop version of mac and cheese. That was amazing. It's now my favorite. I like it better than the casserole version, personally. What, pray tell, is your recipe, Clausy? Thank you for the reminder, Kelly girl. You're right. Hold on. And we have Chi! And we hug Chi. She's still mad at me because I made my cod. I made black cod 2 nights in a row and did not give him any of it. He's a very upset cat. He obviously needs the fish to keep his shiny coat, but I did not share. I'm a horribly mean human. I know, I'm awful. Okay, so this next part is basically, Mocha's okay. She is also somewhat annoyed with me because I took her to the vet earlier this week and I got a prescription for her flea meds, but the prescription, it was supposed to be 3 months at a time. So you give her 1 dose, it lasts for 3 months. The pharmacy was out of the 3-month supply. I had to get her one that was monthly. And I put it on her today. So the indignity of having to go to the vet, coupled with me putting this flea stuff on her that she does not like. She's not a happy cat. But she forgave me once I gave her some spin. Okay, in the pan with cheese flavoring and milk. Okay, macaroni, of course. Lemon juice to give it a sweet taste. Ooh, that's intriguing. And a little truffle mac for garnish. I see what you're saying. I get you. All right. Yeah. I gave her some spinach. She has completely forgiven me. She will still walk the halls yowling for no particular reason. But cat. How the cat roll. All right. Oh, it keeps the cheese from getting... Okay, I could see it. I could see it. Doesn't that sound good? Yes. Who was it? The Cooking Class Pour had a recipe to turn regular cheese into nacho cheese using lemon juice and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was, but it was a brilliant idea. Ooh, mustard! You know, I had to say it. But mustard is amazing. I need to try a mustard-based barbecue sauce sometime. I've never tried to do that because I'm terrified I'll mess it up, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cook the bacon. So I'm going to try to slow cook the bacon. I started it off in a cold pan so it would stay, it wouldn't curl up on itself. And I'm trying to cook it slowly. Aw, your mustard makes you sick? I'm sorry, Clausy. That stinks. Aw. But yeah, so the bacon's gonna get cooked. And then we're slicing up some tomatoes. Ooh, your face goes cold. Wow, that sucks. And maybe, well, we're gonna add spinach. We're not gonna do a BLT this time. We're doing a BST this time, which means I should probably change. Anyways. All right, I'm just clearing out my dishes so I can reload stuff when I'm ready. Ooh, make it a beast and add avocado and egg. I wish I had good avocado. No more Nutella. Ah, hateful, Claus. Wolfie, I have made a table before. And that is with the lettuce and egg. And I cannot take the credit for that. BB Bubs was the one who came up with that idea. Okay. Let me go ahead and rinse this bowl out. Right. Yes, definitely Google recipes for Crohn's disease. There's either a subscription service or there are a whole bunch of content creators who have already tackled the subject and are more than happy to share their videos. All right. So that's cleaned up that mess. Epic cured. Nice. Okay. So I've got about 18 minutes to go. So chat, what do you want to do? Do you want to sit here and talk to me? Or do you want to play a question and answer game? Type 1 if you just want to sit here and talk to me. Type 2 if you want to play the question and answer game. Oh, it's an ad break. Y'all didn't hear nothing. Okay. Braised brisket parcel. That sounds good. I'm going to wait for the ad break to be over until, before I say anything else. Hello, Dermeister. That's good to know, Wolfie. Thank you for sharing that. Good to see you, Dermeister. All right, y'all, we have 17 minutes. Do you want to sit here and chat, or do you want to do a Q&A of sorts? Good Lord, Dermeister, let me finish. Yes to what? There were two choices. There were two. So I have a box of cards with a bunch of questions. And I can ask you guys the questions and we can respond and have a whole conversation. Or we can just sit here and talk about whatever. So now, Dermeister, what do you want to do? ¿Por qué no los dos? Not wrong. Technically speaking, answering the questions is us sitting here having a conversation. Not wrong. All right. Let me go find the cards. Because I still got to wait for the bacon to cook anyways. Let's see. What, pray tell, did I do with them? What are those? Okay, those are definitely not cards. Those are seeds. Bath stuff I really ought to use. That's not it. That's not it. I'm starting to smell the brownies, y'all. Did I get rid of them? OMG. Okay, maybe I did get... All right. We'll just go to round 2. It's fine. Wait. Maybe I found him. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, are these the cards that I got? Your cat says meow, which I think means card. Okay. Cook food without oil as well, because oil makes the food more greasy. Interesting. I'm going to guess that could be an irritant. Okay. All right. We got ourselves a game. All right. Let's do this. All right, chat. Here we go. Have you ever met a celebrity, and who was it? And for celebrity, I'm going to say anybody who counts as media famous. Media famous. Okay. Not a politician, but TV, movies, Instagram, or social media influencers, they count. Pro wrestlers count, yes. You have? Who did you meet, Wolfie? You met Gordon Ramsay when you were really little? Oh, that's cool. Oh, he came into your granddad's butcher shop. That's awesome. Let's see. I have met 2 celebrities. Charles Martinet, Kevin Conroy, and Billy West. Whoa. Dude. Yes, Fady, it is. This was once a pair of pants that ripped right in the back, like right in the seam, right in the butt crack. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn into a apron because I've always wanted a denim vest. Now I have one. Oh, you were 5, so you really didn't remember much, I'd imagine. So, who did I meet? Okay, when I was younger, it's probably middle school. I met Todd Bridges. He used to be on the show Different Strokes. You should totally do it, Fady. I literally used an actual apron, as my pattern. And then I got older. Hold on. You guys will know who I'm talking about, but I want to make sure I actually tell you his name. There we go. Okay. A famous, let's just say, UK criminal at one of the Cray brothers when you were really young. And then years ago, I got a chance to meet Ted Allen from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, the original cast. Ted Allen. You probably also know him from Chopped. That was cool. He gave me a hug. I was happy and excited. So, Fady, the question I just asked was, have you ever met a celebrity and who was it? Yeah, he was so nice. Super, super, super nice. You met Bill Nye when you were 5? Aww. Okay, maybe it was a bumblebee, Fady? That sounds super cute. Oh, you had a nice talk about that's beautiful. Aw. That's great that you have pictures. You have proof. So awesome. Don't have a picture of myself with Todd Bridges. Don't have a picture of myself with Ted Allen. Still mad about that. Anyways. Okay. Next question. If you had $1 million, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Wow, Fady, you have met a number of celebs. That's okay, Fady. You've been cleared. It's fine. Just keep it G. Keep it G. You're gonna be fine. Keep it G. So, what would you do if you had $1 million? I know me. Open a buffet. Wow. I would pay off all of my debts because that's just how I roll. Then I would pay off all of JD's debts. And then I would tell JD that I had $1 million. Or maybe I wouldn't. That's sensible. Ooh. I could buy a house, but then I have to deal with property tax. But maybe if I could afford it, I would buy the house and then put everything else in an account like you would, Clausy, and use the interest from that account to pay that property tax. Wolfie, where would you go if you traveled? Like, what would be the first country you'd go to? That's true. That's a very good point, Clausy. Hello, Bosumango. Good to see you again. Missed you too. It is smart thinking. I know Japan. Really? Fascinating. I've been to Japan. I might want to go back someday. Okay, Fady. I mean, you know what? Let's take a minute. Go ahead. Ask the question. I've only got so many questions here. This is a very small box. And let me check on this bacon. I'm waiting for Fady to. That's true too. Yes. Fady, to be honest, it's partly that, and partly because my dad's name is John Henry. And he was more than likely named after the legendary John Henry. Smoked bacon over jowls. Ooh. That would add a lot of flavor to some jowls. I would be into it, Bosom. Okay. Did you know, Fady, that there is a incomplete Disney movie of that? They started to make a movie about John Henry. There's a soundtrack that was made by Sounds of Blackness, and they never finished it. You're working on your own TV show. That's cool. Hey, pull out that 11 pounds of jowl. Sounds yummy. You did. Awesome. Cool. I love telling people that. I mean, most people aren't surprised. Disney. But yeah. Yeah, it's animated and everything. Yeah, I could totally see that, Fady. You gotta hook up with the legends. I'm surprised they didn't throw Johnny Appleseed in there, but Johnny Appleseed isn't exactly known for that. But anyway. There are some fun stories about Paul Bunyan when he was a teenager, and you don't get to hear those stories very often. But I digress. Nice, Clausy. Cool. I hope you get it. All right, let's see what we got. If you could have any car whatsoever. Wow. See, Wolfie, I didn't know about that. I'm going to have to look that up now. Okay, once we get the Disney Channel back. I hate not having any access to stuff. Anyway. Let's see. If I had a car, I would want a convertible. Ford EcoSport. The taxi cab from the Queen Latifah movie with the muscle. Okay, I could see it. I could see that. Okay, I could see it, Bosom. I would want a convertible that is environmentally friendly, and I want to say rechargeable, but like remote rechargeable, so I don't have to hunt down charging stations every 5 minutes. The Ford Explorer. Okay, I know what that is. It is a nice car, I will say that. But yeah, my convertible would have to be red. It could indeed be a hybrid. True that. But again, I'd have to either hunt down gas stations or charging stations. So if there was a way for me to take care of my car, refill it, give it energy without having to find a station, I'd be good. So, interesting. Never heard of the solar car. Yeah, cars with sunroofs are awesome. Okay, now I can start turning pieces of bacon over, I think. Safe here. Ooh, an Aston Martin. Yes, retrofits are good. DeLorean ran off kitchen scrap. I mean, yes, I'm down. I'm so down. Oh, your grandparents have a car with a sunroof? That's cool. Yeah, the Breeze, a friend of mine who is a fellow pastor, will occasionally visit the East Coast, and he is on the board of a nonprofit. So he'll go there for the meetings or whatever. Yes, Fady, you can change your answer. um, so when he goes, occasionally he will be asked to preach at a local church. So to get from the airport to the church, he has to drive up the coast. So because he has, flying points and that sort of thing. Ooh! Got me in the face with bacon grease. Ow. He will sometimes rent a convertible and drive up the East Coast, the Eastern Seaboard, with his convertible, with the top down, blasting some music, just chilling. And I'm so jealous. I'm like, dude, can I fit in your suitcase or something? I want to come with you. Yeah, the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car is boss. I love that car. Oh, you've seen it in person? Nice. You know what, Bosom? I have never seen that movie. I need to see that movie. I know what it is. I've been on the Disneyland ride, but I've never seen the movie. Oh, you got to sit in it? Nice. Oh, that was your favorite as a kid? Wow. I do need to see it. There is so much Disney I need to catch up with. Like, my first Disney princess movie was when I was in college. And I think it was either, no, it wasn't Cinderella. It was Snow White. It was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That was my first Disney princess movie. And it took me till college to see it. Wow. You saw the real DeLorean too, huh? Nice. That's hilarious, Fady. A very expensive shop, huh? Yeah. That's the other thing I would do. If I had $1 million after I paid off debts and all that stuff. There is a posh shop, as Kawazi would say. In San Jose, there's a branch of a posh shop where you can get tailor-made suits. And I would love to get suits for myself and JD at this shop because I know it would be tailor-made to fit just for us. That's a luxury. A piano, which costs $325,600. Wow. Okay. So now I'm going to flip this bacon over. Most of the cooking with 2 of these strips are done. I'm just trying to make sure they don't burn. Grandkids made you go hard, huh? If I'm ever in London, okay, there's a tailor shop. Really? Suits and dresses out of old fabrics? That's amazing. If you were a witch, you'd be the one who flies on a vacuum cleaner. I'm into it. They use old bag patterns. Wow. Now, I've seen influencers do stuff like that, but I didn't know there was a shop that did it. Okay. Got these done. I'm going to give this one a little bit more time. Okay, old bags into clothing. That sounds amazing. Really? It was a United Artists movie. That's a useful piece of trivia, Wolfie. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm gonna cook one more piece of bacon, mainly so JD and I will both get 3 pieces. Directed by Ken Hughes, screenplay by Roald Dahl. I didn't know he wrote that. Huh. I'm just learning left, right, and sideways. Oh, it's called pre-pre. Okay. Okay. Beatty, I am making BLTs. Well, BSTs. I'm not using lettuce, I'm using spinach. Wow, you went to the London Postal Museum. Nice. BST song did. Based on Chitty Chitty Bang. Ian Fleming wrote the original book. Wow. Oh, you got to go on a postal train? So cool. I'm into that. All right. So, y'all, what I like to do is take my raw bacon out of the package and then freeze it into individual strips and then shove it in a Ziploc bag so I don't have to fight with the whole package when I just want one piece of bacon. That's amazing. Wow. Yes, especially when you live in an area like that, you have got to know your neighbors. Yeah, Fady. BST are actually, that's the acronym for my divinity school, my seminary. Every time I hear BST, that's what I think of. First ever stamps produced. That's so cool. Blasi, I wish we had something like that here. I don't think they'd allow us to make our own stamps. That would be awesome. Now back to snacks. Snacks. Okay. So I've frozen my first row of bacon, and while I'm waiting for that bacon to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my next row. And then I need to rescue dessert from the stove. I've let it stay in there a little bit longer because I'm not quite sure when it's supposed to be done. There we go. All right. There we go. That's done. And now hello, Bob. How are you? That is true, Wolfie. That is true. A live feed of the International Space Station. Ooh. A live phone call with them. That's so cool. Good to hear, Bob. Good to hear. I'm glad you're all right. Oh, you have to do a specific companies. Oh. All right, y'all. We have some poofy. It did poof. Oh, y'all, it's heavy. The Pitts Rivers Museum. Huh. Ow. Okay, I think one of these is ready to go. That's done. Oops. As I fling it to the other side of the stove. That's done. This one is attacking me. Like, why are you like this? You should find your mind locked into the original Queer Eye for the Straight Guy show. You know, you must have felt a disturbance in the force, Bob. One of our questions that I was asking was, have you ever met a celebrity? And one of the celebrities I've met is Tim Allen. So, telling Chad about that. All right, let's see how our dessert is doing. Are we good? I think we're good. Yum! And because I'm a pig, he said hi and he gave me a huge hug. He was there to promote his book. And he was super, super, super nice. Bacon, the candy of the meat world. All right, y'all. We're going to try dessert first because, you know, life. And of course, it's falling apart because I am cutting into it while it is piping hot. I'm okay with that. All right. Bacon wrapped turnips, maybe. I can see it. Bosom. It might work. Mm. Mm. Wow, Fady. That's awesome. Hashtag that jowl life. And not wrong. Your mother had a huge crush on Liberace. Did anybody tell her? I can't lie, though. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I had a huge crush on George Michael. And then he came out. Em, you are right. Everything is better wrapped in bacon. Mm-hmm. Here, how old is Madonna now? What, in her 70s? She's still looking good for 70. Mm. Fady's sticking it to the man, huh? Okay. Our bacon is done, man. Okay. So now, actually, no, I'm not going to use the mixing cup for that. Steaks do not cook themselves. You are absolutely correct. All right, so I'm going to take my heat-proof gloves. I'm going to pour out most of this bacon grease. That's right. They were here for all of us. Okay. So let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Hey. Good job, me. Well, see, Bosom, I think you put the meat actually on the grill. I don't know if Lucky's gotten to that point. Grapefruit size. Wow. They were huge. Okay. You promised a sales price by your meat guy? I like it. It's burgers tonight. Okay, here's another one. I'm gonna skip that one. All right, y'all. What was your favorite fairy tale? That's a hard one for me. Oh no! What did I do? Okay, it's back. That's good. That's good to know about yourself, Wolf. Puss in Boots. Okay. Mulan, the only Disney princess with a body count. Aw, yeah. My life is a German written fairy tale. Well, I hope it ends with happily ever after. The Grimm fairy tales. Yeah, I think that one's hilarious. There's a lot of stuff that obviously had to get cut out in order to make it suitable. That's all that matters, Bosun. You're right. The giant who had no heart in his body. I remember that story, Pure. Prince Lindworm. I don't know that one. Yeah, okay, Fady. Exactly. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sesame Street final answer. I don't know if that counts as a fairy tale, but okay, we will roll with it. If we ain't laughing, we ain't living. Not wrong. Yes, that's true. It has nothing to do with the original story, unfortunately. I do love that Antonio Banderas voices. And in the latest version, he gets back together with his ex. Honorable mention to the Black Calder. Okay, I can see it. I tried to read the book. Couldn't have done that. Almost spoiled the movie for me. That's your motto. Hey, I love it. Hello, Nadi. How are you? But yeah, Puss gets back with his ex and oh, what is his name? Papacito? The little dog that they make friends with and who has massive trauma and is just so chill about it. I just can't even. Hello, Kyberg. Welcome in. That would be cool, Pure. I would be into it. Perecito, that was his name. Yes, all the bacon. I am now toasting some bread. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I remember the anime. Well, there's more than one animated version of Gulliver's Travels, but yes, you are right. There are also versions of. I don't know how many of you remember Jim Henson's Storyteller, but a lot of those have to do with Greek and Roman mythology. Okay, so Wolfie knows what I'm talking about. Oh, and yeah, most of the Grimm fairy tales don't have happy endings, and it kind of sucks. And yeah, I feel your pain on that. But yeah, I loved those stories. Medea cursing out Jason, basically, literally cursing him out. I forget some of the curses that she yelled at him. When he abandoned her on the island, and she got her wish. She died on that island, but she got her wish. How did my studies work out? So I graduated and I got ordained, and I decided I did not want to be a full-fledged pastor. So now I'm looking for a position of some kind. Oh, I lost my job in May, and then JD lost his job right before me. So, The Frog Prince. Did you know? Well, okay, you probably figured this out by now. There's more than one version of that story. There is the Frog Prince, right? And then there is the Frog Princess. The Frog Princess is the one that The Princess and the Frog was based off of, which has a different title in Germany, by the way. I'll get it. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, y'all, I messed up. I didn't realize that JD wanted 2 sandwiches and not 1. So guess who has to make more bacon? Yeah. I'm really glad I brought this bread. All right, bacon time. What did I do with the bacon? Did I leave it out? I can't have frozen the rest of the bacon. Did I seriously throw it in the freezer? Yes, apparently I must have. That sucks. Bake the hall in the candle of her brain. Yeah. Nothing wrong with more bacon. Not wrong. Okay. Where is... Oh! Raiders! 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 Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Y'all know who I am, so hi. I am in the middle of making BLTs and hunting down the missing bacon. I think I may have laid the last of this bacon on here, which is why I can't find the package. I'm smart. Anyways, I know I don't have to ask what y'all were doing because JD is in the other room. So, how did you have fun? Oh, it's the German version? Okay. We're talking about fairy tales, y'all. I have been asking conversational questions while I've been cooking. And our question right now is, what is your favorite fairy tale? Wolfie, that's hilarious. So yeah. So what's your favorite fairy tale, y'all? We have heard everything from The Little Mermaid to some of the more obscure ones. Let's see, there were some other Hans Christian Andersen ones, some Grimm fairy tales, that sort of stuff. And yes, welcome in. All right, so now I think my burner is having some issues. It's not sure whether it's off or on. So we are gonna take this pan and we are going to turn this to medium heat, and we're going to slide it back here until my burner figures out what the heck it's doing. The Walrus and the Carpenter. Okay, technically it is a tail within a tail. You're not wrong. The Sow and the Purse. I didn't know that was a fairy tale, Bosom. Okay, let me put this back in the freezer. Oh, it's a Gaelic story. Oh. The Three Little Pigs counts as a fairy tale, Kelly girl. You're good. Yes, it absolutely counts. 100%. If you know, you know, it was on Jim Henson's Storyteller, Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tales, I think that was the name of the show, or Fairy Tales for Every Child, including others. It counts. It absolutely counts. And Fairy Tales for Every Child did some obscure ones too, so. Okay, let's get the camera to focus back on. Ha! Beatty, I remember one of the pigs, I think it was the one in the brick house. Did he boil a pot of water underneath the chimney? Is that what happened? You know what? I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it, Bosom. They were such good stories though, and so freaking accurate. But yeah, I think the little pigs boiled him. Mwah, smooches, babe. He put a cauldron in a fire. Okay, because that's the same thing that happens to the wolf in one of the versions of Little Red Riding Hood. Either he tries to come down the chimney and falls into the water, or I think there's a version where Grandma and Little Red boil some sausages and he gets lured down the chimney that way. Or he eats Grandma. He's so full he passes out. Little Red calls the huntsman, who doesn't kill the wolf because he's afraid of killing Grandma, but they very carefully split the wolf open, free Grandma, and then sew a bunch of rocks in the wolf's belly. And then kick him out. I think that's what happens. And then he falls down the chimney somehow. I forget. Oh, he sets a table with a chair over there. Oh, okay. That's how it rolls. That sounds lovely, Clausy. I like that. He helps lost souls find their... I like that story. Yeah. There's more than one version. Irish stories. I need to learn about more Irish fairy tales. That is part of my heritage, so I need to learn more. But yeah. There's the Grimm's fairy tale version of Little Red Riding Hood, and there's Charles Perrault's version of Little Red Riding Hood. Charles Perrault, if y'all remember, is the same person who wrote Cinderella. Go. Gaelic myths, great story time. The story of the Banshee is a good one. Okay, I see I'm gonna have to look that up. That's cool. Yeah. I think I remember that. And there was one about the little boy who didn't understand fear. Hansel and Gretel, of course. There are some really good German ones. Yeah, like I said, I need to do more research. I absolutely need to do more research. Okay, y'all, we are cooking some more bacon. This is going to take a minute because I put the bacon on a burner in the back that is hopefully heating up. We're going to turn this up to medium high. Why don't Mongo travel on a third moon? What's up, Ferris Joe? How are you? What's up? All right, y'all. Let me ask you another one. Okay. What is the most memorable scene from a movie to you? I don't even know how to answer that. Children of Lear. Oh, really? Okay. I could see that. And I'm thinking of the story, The Seven Swans, Fady. Read the book. Okay. Forrest Gump when he ran and broke the things that... Oh, yeah. That's a very powerful scene, Ferris. I could see it. Irish, German, and British, and a little bit of Welsh. I could see that, Clausy. Gosh. Hey, Bob. Okay. I remember seeing parts of Buckaroo Banzai. And yes. Right? I totally have to think too, Wolfie. Dang, I don't know how. But I also haven't seen a ton of movies either. And the scenes that brought me to tears are the ones that I don't remember. Like, I remember scenes from Encanto. I remember scenes from... Dang it. What was the other Disney movie with the little boy crossed into the land of the dead? That one I remember. Oh, the last scene from Trip to Bountiful, where she has her hands in the dirt, yard of her childhood home. Aw, that's beautiful, Keller girl. That's very sad, but it's beautiful. Okay. Sadie, yes, I'm with you on that. I remember that scene. I've heard about adolescence. Okay, that sounds sad. Man, that's hard, y'all. Okay, I got one. Finally, I got one. All right. Um, hold on. Most memorable. Doesn't have to be the best scene. It just has to be the most memorable. I'm actually gonna say two. Lady, I don't remember that part. Is that the live action version? Because I don't remember that in the animated. Oh yeah, Old Yeller, man. I've heard. I've heard. That was the animated one? I don't remember that. Okay. I do remember the hippo, actually. I do remember the hippo. But yes, Ricky Tikki Tavi. Yes. Dang, Wolfie, I have not seen that forever. Oh, really, Clausy? Oh my goodness. Okay. Speaking of scenes, I have not seen the entirety of the live action version of The Lion King. However, the scene that was memorable for me, from what I saw of it, I probably saw the first third of it and then got bored. I might have to see that, the Beauty and Beast live action. I know, right, Mongo? Um, so there's a scene. Oh, what is his name? Who plays Zazu in the live action version? I have to Google it. Hold on. Not Mr. Bean. It's another dude. Who plays Zazu? John Oliver. Him. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfie. They did change quite a bit. That's fair. So the scene that was memorable for me. Do you guys remember in the animated series? Okay. Um, so there's a part where Zazu is giving a report to Mufasa about what's going on in the savannah, right? Okay, he's giving him updates, whatever, whatever, and Simba is preparing to pounce on him. And he gets ready and he wiggles his little kitty butt and he jumps on Zazu, right? They do this in the live action film. But I am convinced that what the director said to John Oliver was, pretend you are on your TV show. That's hilarious, Yaks. To pretend you're doing Last Week Tonight and just go off, make up events that are going on in the savannah and just be you. And that's exactly what he did. So I'm sitting here listening to Zazu do his report, and I'm sitting here going, I feel like I'm listening to an episode of Last Week Tonight. And I died. It was so funny. It was hilarious, especially when he finally gets attacked by Simba. Just shuts him up. Oh, you saw the live Beauty and the Beast? Okay. The monster nails her in the face with a huge stone, just like in the movie. I love it. It is hilarious, Fady. Yes, Elton John did make the Lion King music, and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I will say this, Clausy. From what I saw of the live action version, and again, I only saw like the first third, they didn't change much. And seeing the live action version versus the animated one, you can do the compare contrast like I just did, and it's interesting to spot those differences. You need to. You need to, Fady. You will be like, if I wasn't sure that that was John Oliver's voice, that's John Oliver's voice. Yeah, I could see that, Clausy. I could definitely see how that would totally creep you out. And I could see that too, Wolfie. It's hard because With the newer versions, it's like the jokes are newer, so they can sort of fall flat if you don't have the context. Or, well, yeah, because it's a lot more subtle. With the older versions, it's easier to get the context because, you know, our generation and older. So there's that. But yeah, some of the more subtle humor, and I dare say, some of the jokes, there might be fewer jokes in the more recent Disney movies, and they may be more adult oriented, which is why they're just not as funny. Yeah, but think about it, Clausy. With CGI, it's a thing. Nowadays, I think actors just have to get used to it. Okay. All right. Red, green ant. Oh, yeah, okay. Red ant, green ant. Moana was a good movie. I wish I could see Moana too. I just can't. So, but I do want to see it. Moana was one of those movies that I resonated with, and a lot of my friends resonated. And I dressed up as her for Halloween a couple times. I ain't cute, but I'm handy. Nothing wrong with that. Now, are you a Brady Bunch or a Partridge Family person? And explain. First one's better? Really? Okay, good to know. Is my meat even cooking yet? What is happening? Well, my handle cooled off. All right, fine. We're going to medium high or medium low. Y'all, I just wanted a sandwich. Neither. Doggone it, Keller girl. Brady Bunch, I just felt like the dynamic was better between the. Okay, I could see it. Where Mulan shot the dry and fabric at the mountain when all the Huns appeared on the horizon. Okay. Yes. They realized that a lot of girls watch Disney movies and they don't necessarily have to be pure princess. Brady, because no one's got that much music in the house. Oh, your flat is cursed. Didn't you say something about it being haunted at one point? That's ridiculous, Clausy. Wow. Okay, ad break. Oof. Oh, Lord. Woke up with a flooded kitchen. Not cool. Hmm. Just realized the base was a little off. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces for me, 3 pieces for JD, and 3 more pieces for JD. Gonna stack our little pieces of bacon. Oh, laminate wood. Wow. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, grab another plate. Oh, it makes it skippy. We don't want skippy wood. Oh, slippery. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put that over here. We're gonna move our brownie stuff over here. And we are going to start slicing tomatoes. I just need one. Autocorrect is the worst. Ooh, Douglas Fairbanks. Sounds very elegant. Actually, no. Oh. Enjoying the snap cam. The nerd one is kind of fun. Okay, when I'm done with this tomato, I'm going to ask another question. All right. What is your favorite quotation and why? Goth mode! Let me get the mayo out. It's really all you need on a sandwich like this. Don't doubt what you don't know. I like it. My Disney princess shots. Oh, princesses. Okay. Bows, rifles, chunks, knives. Okay. And axes like our uncles. Learn to clean and process. He also tells me, Daddy, we got to fix this in my community. Aw. That's beautiful. Long rocker hair. Nice. He who loses control loses. Nice. That's a good quote. Okay, we have fryage. Anybody else got a good quote? You got your dog's paw print last week? Nice. Good. My favorite, because I'm me. Let's see. Do justice, love mercy, and walk. That's my favorite. Wow, gonna get it tattooed soon. Okay, to be reminded of him. That's great. All right. If it don't help all, it's probably a want. There you go. I'll give you guys a bonus. Here's another favorite. Thanks to Mongo, who reminded me of this one. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay. What is the most romantic night you have ever had? I know. At least 8-Ball's being honest. That's a quotation from your cookbook? Oh, well, if that's your favorite quote, that's actually very useful. Because chicken should be heated to an internal temperature of 165. Now, conceivably, that is to cook the white meat. If you cook it to 175, then the dark meat is fully cooked. You gotta watch your temperatures. Oh, no fun. No fun, Claw. Ha! I love it, Mongo. Let's see, most romantic. That's hard. I can think of some wonderful dates. You are technically correct, Fady. American English. Ew, okay, I'm glad you got rid of him, Clausy. Ah! That's funny, Mongo. Let me see. Okay. 1 point. Dating a dude. He realized that my birthday was coming up. So he said, okay, when you come and visit me, we're going to go out to dinner, bring something nice to wear. Okay. So I did. And he took me out to a steakhouse and he told me how lovely I looked. Afterward, I think we went for a walk and he gave me a kiss. And then he took me back. That, I think, was the most romantic date I've ever had. It does evolve. It can still irritate you, but language does evolve. So yeah, that was a wonderful date. I loved it. All right. Okay. What actor or actress would you most like to do a love scene with? That's a hard one. I would say Michael Beach. Maybe? Aw, man. Well, Clausy, if you gotta get dumped, at least it's for university. Aw, Bob. Hillary Duff, John Goodman. Okay, okay. Interesting choice, Fady. I get it, I get it. I could see John Goodman hugs being good hugs. Absolutely. Right, Lucky? Oh. Okay. What is your passing? Alrighty, I got you. Ooh, good question, Wolfie. Hey, you have the right to hold your opinions to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And what is your favorite love song and why? Big Smooth John Goodman. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Ooh. All right. There are two for me. One of them is Hosier's Take Me to Church. The other one is Religious by Neo. Aw, Fady, it's a sad love song. Aw. Long and the short, it's in the pop-pop. I respect it. Tougher Than the Rest by Bruce Springsteen. I never heard that song, Kelly Girl. First Time You Kissed a Boy by Katie Elder. Okay, okay. Nice. Love Story by Andy Williams. Okay. Mr. Porcelain by Jude York. Nice. Welcome in, Moss Magic. Hello. All right. What's the first thing you notice about a person? That's a tough one for me. First thing I notice. Their shoes. That's a new one. Personality and how they treat it. Okay. Their eyes, and then you look at their hand. Really? Wow, y'all. These are some unique answers. Their energy. Huh. They, You know, maybe for me it's their personality and their energy too. Yeah, exactly. Their tone, the way they talk or text. I am a sucker for eyes, but their personality has to catch my attention before I even bother looking at their eyes. So there's that. Ha! At least you're owning it, Fady. All right, y'all. What school teacher do you remember the most and why? Some guys are very weird. You are not wrong, Qua. Time for me to start putting away these seasonings. Now that we no longer have any more cocoa powder. A lot of paprika in here. I actually bought smoked paprika. Wow, go me. English and what? Your high school history teacher. Oh, he wrote your letter of recommendation. Nice. Oh, your kindergarten teacher. Aww. That's wonderful, Em. I like that. There we go. Miss Richards. Wow, and Kelly and Beatrice. Okay. That's nice. I got you, Mom. You good. Let's see, who is my favorite? I had a couple. My English teacher in high school and my French teacher in high school. Two diametrically different personalities, but they really, really shaped how I saw certain subjects. To this day, my two favorite classes were English and French, followed closely by music. Oh, you got it. Okay. Wait, so your theater teacher. Okay, so your theater teacher was basically camping out on the high school campus. I'm guessing he hello, Gretchen. How are you? Was leaving the high school. Oh, totally understand that. That's cool. Ah, yeah. Totally understand that, Claw. Same at the high school I used to teach at. I don't think any of the kids there would know who I was. Leftover maple glazed pork loin. Ah, I bet it did slap. That sounds good. All right. Oh, shoot. I have bread to toast. I forgot. Right around GIF time. Yup. Okay, I have 2 more pieces of bread. We're going to toast those and then start building. Really? A Nintendo DS cookbook. I love it. All right, let's start building a sandwich. And I need more light really going on here. Your 9th grade science teacher spoke at your college thing. Oh, okay, when you got your first degree? Awesome. Okay. Wow. I wonder why, Wolfie. I'm pretty sure it wasn't because you were a jerk kid or something. You're just a Mongo. Okay. If you say so, Mongo. Almost there, y'all. Let me not forget the spinach. Huh, they went to look for you? Huh. That's awesome. Teachers that care. Ugh, I wish I was near Oklahoma. I would totally take a start. Okay. I think these are properly toasted. I can turn that off. Woo. Okay, let's get some more mayo on here. Okay. And now we can start building. Okay. So 2 here. We got 1 extra. Okay. Made your teacher laugh? Bonus points. Absolute bonus points. Horticulture is a very, very useful skill. We need more of it. All right. So now we get to build a sandwich. Ooh, an open seed vault, 15,000 non-GMO heirloom vegetable seeds. That's an incredible gift. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put these on the plate yet because they still need to be sliced. I'll put it on sideways. Oopsie. Okay. I can throw this out. Move my little plate. My tongs have done their deed. And let's slice some sandwiches. It's gonna fall apart. I don't care. I put this on backward too? I really did. Oops. The sandwich is not defying gravity. Sounds like your mother does love gardening. Wow, Mongo. That's a lot of seeds. All right. So, let me check something real quick here. Wow. Y'all, I didn't realize my phone has been unplugged all this time. I'm glad it didn't die on me. I would have been highly upset. Yeah, definitely time for me to eat. That's wild, Wolfie. Nanners, eggs, and tum tablets make gardens out of nothing. I have learned a thing. Hey. So that's our lunch, y'all. Look at this. Or dinner. So we have our dinner. We have our sandwich and some chips. Crackery looking chips. Okay. Let me go ahead and take my photo because the camera always eats first. Oh, oh no. Oh, Wolfie, I'd imagine you had a lot of apologizing to do and penance to do. Okay, so this plate is mine. And I will very carefully count out the amount of chips I just put on there. What's the serving size? 14. All right. Go. All right. Nice big pile for JD. Because he does not have the same restrictions that I do. Oh no, Wolfie. I'm sure Mongo and your mother, Wolfie, would have a blast finding new plants. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm going to put this on the table and then bring my plate back so I can have a bite. And I'm going to wait till the ad break is over, like I do. But in the meantime, I'm going to wash these last 2 days. Or at least I'm going to be super lazy. And I am going to wash off the knife and put the cutting board in the dishwasher. Wow, an 8-year-old tomato plant? Wild. Okay, that's done. I'm going to let this pan cool off before I do anything with it. And we're back. All right. Let's try our sandwich and see how I did. Okay, half of it fell out. It's fine. Warm. The Japanese mayo really makes this sandwich. My bot is clever. All right, y'all. That's a pretty good sandwich. Even without lettuce, it's a pretty good sandwich. All right, let's see who is on. Well, you're welcome back at any time, Mongo. Just know that. Wow, John is still on? He has got to be. Okay. Yeah, John has just finished eating. His plate is very, very, very empty. It's been 5 hours. I think what I'll do. Let me see. Jeff's been going for 3 hours and he's not quite done yet. Looks like he's about to plate. This guy's been going for 2 hours and 57 minutes. He's salting his fries. Chicken tortilla soup. Oh, he is salting his chicken tortilla soup strips. So, probably isn't done yet. Okay. Wolfie, same brain. Okay, so let's raid. Grape cook. What is that? I want to know. What is that? Okay, we're going to start there. All right, raid has been created. You have 2 out of the 3 raid calls. And this is the last one. Copy paste whichever one you want. We're going to raid Johnny Says, who is making chicken tortilla soup. And thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I will be back on, I don't know, Thursday. Whatever. And I'll come up with something. Don't know what I'm making yet. Maybe just a simple pasta. I have no idea. Anyway. Okay, y'all. I will see you soon. So much salt. Why all the salt? Salty. Again, thanks for being here. I love it when you guys come and chill out with me. Come back anytime. My pleasure, Wolfie. All of you are always welcome in my kitchen. Even when you're doing, you know, Snapcam filters. And I will see you soon. Okay? And we are out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.